Alright guys, so there's some insanity going on right now on Raid, and I feel we need to talk about, so yeah, let's do it. What's up guys, this is your boy Rusian with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So, as you guys can see, it just popped up this morning, and we're about to have a golden deck of fate. So, I'm gonna give you my 5 cents, what I really think this deck of fate gonna be about, and some of the other things, some of my opinions on that the deck of fate and everything. If you want to become a part of my squad in Raid, click on my link in the description right now and get a free legendary Karato as well as 4 epics as you level up. Let me show you how. Log out of Player in Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. That's all you need to do to get a free Karato as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Don't miss out and click on my link right now. Now, don't take me wrong, I feel deck of fates at this point are a little expected, in the most after a fusion, but we also have to remember that community weeks are here. What it means, we all been spending a lot of our resources to be able to get some, maybe the 5-star soul and some other resources, right? So, and that's what I feel there is a little bit of a problem. If you already did the last fusion, and if you're even half invested on this Titan event, you may have a little bit of problems to be able to get on the Golden Deck of Fate, okay? Now, at the same time, this Golden Deck of Fate gonna give you some of the clan materials to be able to use on the forge. What it's kind of a big deal, right? Now, so I don't have front player information of how this deck of fate actually gonna work, but I'll give you my opinion of how I think it's actually gonna be. Now, you guys have to remember, this is just from experience of how usually things are planned around the game. So, what do I think this golden deck of fate gonna be? I believe it's gonna involve a couple of things. One of them we haven't seen since Freya, and it is pulling Soulstones. I do have firm belief that this deck of fate is gonna be involved with pulling Soulstones, and one of the reasons is because if we come in here in the news, we are going to have an awakening boost starting tomorrow, okay? Now, I believe the last one that involved the awakening souls, it had to do with how high the soul you pull. That's how many points you're gonna be getting for Deck of Fate. Hopefully, it's not just by... Actually, I'm not even sure. I believe it could have been each kind of... I believe it was Eternal Soul Stone gave you like 4,000 points, something crazy like that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter in the end of the day how that's gonna be, but I do believe it's gonna be pulling Soul Stones and probably getting gear, okay? Now, on tournaments, I believe we have a new tournament coming up. Now, we have Dragon, still for an extra day. So what I'm actually guessing. Now let me phrase another thing. One of the other reasons why I think it's gonna have to do with Soulstones is, if you guys noticing here, every single tournament has been giving some type of soul coins. Okay, and that's usually for me what it feels like it triggers something bigger coming up related to Soulstones. And we just had a shard summon event as well. Or we still haven't, yes, we still have Summon Rush. And that's why I don't believe they're gonna be doing that deck of fate related to summoning champions. Now, don't take me wrong, could be that situation. So if you guys still have, if you're summoning champions, this is probably a good time for you guys to like take a little bit of a hold and pretty much stop pulling your champions for a little bit, okay? Wait until tomorrow, see if something's going on. I'll be honest with you guys, even as interesting as that may be, I'm not really sure I'm gonna be committed to it. All gonna depend, if that's pulling my soul stones, I probably will, because I am keeping a lot. I've been waiting for a 2x event, and it's here now, so it makes sense for me, but I'm just not really sure it would be for most people. Now, also, I do believe there's some I've been getting in the last few days. a couple of soul offers. And usually when I see this, it means, for example, when you get like shard offers, for example, for ancient shards, usually before they actually release that they're gonna have a 2x, that's when you start seeing a lot of ancient shards, for example. You're gonna probably have a 2x. If they start having a lot of void shard offers, in a few days, they're probably gonna tell you they're gonna have a 2x on voids. So that's the time you usually jump into those offers, okay? And they've been having a lot of soul offers, so now we know they're gonna be a 2x chance. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I think. I think my only worry, and that's why I make this video, I know I was going to make a video about rare champions. And by the way, I've been doing a little rethinking, and I'm making the video a little bit more interesting. Not talking too much about a certain champion, just explaining how to use just the basics, not kind of like give too much information, most for new players. But, so I'm delaying that video one day. But yeah, I feel right now, guys, I never had that little amount of shards to open. And I didn't even commit to the Summer Rush, okay? As you guys see, I have, what, 13 points. So no, I haven't been summoning shards for this event at all, okay? Would I like a 5-star soul? Yes, but I am not going to be opening 7 sacred shards to get this, knowing that we're gonna be having a fusion coming up soon. So yeah, basically this comes to the biggest problem I feel it's happening on Raid, and it's people maybe starting to get burned out. Don't take me wrong, I still play every day, I still enjoy playing every day. I love doing my free-to-play series, but it's kind of heavy to be running a lot of the dungeons, a lot of the areas, just to be able to get a little bit, and the moment it happens, you have an event that pretty much drains all your resources for you to try to get one champion, okay? Or to try to get some materials that, to be honest with you guys, if you don't get those materials, what's gonna happen is you're gonna fall behind every other player, maybe in the arena, maybe on dungeons or anything. You know, most when we start having things like turn attack dungeons, okay? So it's something to think about. Let me know in the comments if you guys are feeling a little bit burned out. I feel this Golden Deck of Fate coming up at the same time as Community Weeks, it's kind of like hefty, unless they have a kind of soul summon tournament coming up with, where, you know, you may be able to get some points for the Community Weeks. But if not for that, yes, enjoy the 2x. I feel 2x time, it's only the time I will be opening my Soulstones, to be honest with you guys. So we haven't had one for a while, or so I've been saving for a minute, right? Yeah, so when it comes to here, as you guys see, like Milestone 2, Milestone 3, I'm already on 3. I may even get all the way to 4, but the only reason I'm actually doing this is basically because I have been working on the Mario's mission, okay? So a lot of the dungeons, if I need to run, I need to get 4 mythical chest plates. So I'm not running efficiently, okay? Because efficiently would be coming to stage 20 and running as much as I can. But to be honest, guys, my gear right now, I need some mythicals. I need to try to get better gear, and I'm probably not going to get on stage 20. So for this account right now, it is worth for me to be running on stage 10 hard, okay? And that's it. That's pretty much the best thing for my account. Not the best way for resources, but to be honest with you guys, if I was actually fully committed, okay, for the Community Weeks event, yeah, I probably would be run this way. But right now, I'm just using all the energy I can, getting some energy from maybe day logging rewards that I still have a week to go now to get this one. Coming up in clan and going to the clan shop and getting as much energy as I can as well. So pretty much that's how I've been playing this. All right. And there's no way around. And at this point, I'm just trying to survive. Okay. Now, sure, by the next fusion, I should be fine. But to be honest with you guys, no, I am not committing to probably the Deck of Fate, unless, like I said, it's with Soulstones, maybe getting some gear, that would be fine as well, get a couple of points in there, open whatever I can, and just move on. Alright guys, I know it sounds like a rant, you know I rant sometimes, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but some things need to be said. Okay? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, I'll see you in the game.